So we'll rip straight into it. So yoga it's really ultimately all about union. However, not everyone's experiencing it. Why is that? And so I ask these questions: what's happening beneath the surface in a yoga practice that actually is causing people harm, not that kind of inner peace that maybe they're striving for? And so there's three big reasons. All of these are interrelated and they all borrow from each other. It's very difficult to separate the issues that I notice that people are facing. Third is the focus on poses before unity. Focus on poses before unity. If we look at yoga as an essence, way back to the essence, I love to get down to the essence of things, is what is the purpose of yoga? Outside of the poses, outside of everything, it really comes down to the unity between the mind, the body, and the breath. And for some of you that know that, it might sound obvious and cliched. However, how often, hey Sandy, how often do we actually put that into practice? Do we get drawn into the scene of yoga and all of that sort of thing, and then we forget about that unity, because it's a practice about developing ourselves? And that's how I see movement, as a mode of transformation, a mode of developing and observing ourselves more deeply. So, big problem if we focus on poses before unity. And I did a little diagram. It's probably mirrored and all out of whack, but it doesn't matter. There's a little human here, and we've got the mind and the body and the breath. We need to get them all in sequence before starting to go deeper. Once again, that would come back to a very basic essence of breathing. So, there we go. To recap, just very broad general topics. If you look at these and really actually sincerely practice them, then it will go a long way towards creating more ease in your yoga practice, and then hopefully more ease in the way you move in life. So 3 reasons why your body still feels tight even though you do yoga. Number 1, lack of tissue control. So we need to get to a situation where the bones are allowed to move into position by the tissue, balancing contraction and relaxation. Issue number 2, going too deep, too quick. So in any pose that you're in, make sure that you can go to a complete state of relaxation and connection before progression. And to experience that, you should feel like the whole body is moving as one unified structure. If you feel like one area is holding and trying to support the whole structure, then you've gone too far, too quick. So go back to standing and build from there. Number 3, focusing on poses before unity. So focusing on what we're doing outside of ourselves or with the body, rather than focusing on what's going on the inside. So start to connect the mind, so our thoughts and being calm in the moment, and that is cultivated. You can't just will it if you haven't practiced it. Linking the mind, then resonating that state of mind in the body. So where the mind goes, the body follows. And then that should be also then reflected in the breath. And it's a closed system. Each affects everything. So start with your breathing and develop your practice there, and then start to build out. So I hope that's helpful. So anyway, it's my intent to be of service and to support. So if I can offer that with what I've said, if you like what I'm saying, then let's get you moving.